Hello, Cancer. This is Michelle from Divine Intuition, and welcome to your monthly tarot reading of December 2020. So, for this reading, I'm going to be using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart, okay? So, the other one I was using, I think, was just a Psychic Tarot. It was like a blue box, but this one is specifically for the heart. So, we're going to be working on the heart chakra for this reading, okay? I'm also going to be pulling a card at the end of the reading from the Sacred Rebels. I'm going to be using this deck at the end of the reading. And like always, I'm going to be taking a few cards from the Witch's Tarot, okay? All right, Cancer. So, as soon as I started to set the intention for your reading, I did feel my heart really hurting. I felt it for the Pisces reading too, but for Cancer, for some reason, it was much more intense, the heart. So, hopefully we can get some healing this month for December for my lovely Cancers, right? All right, Cancer. So let's take a look at your reading. I'm going to shuffle the cards real quick. All right, Cancers. Okay, we have daydreams and decisions. This card has been showing up quite often on some of the readings. We have move. Sadness and isolation. That's why I felt the heart pain. Okay, but we have some good things coming around here. Well-deserved reward and simply love. That's great. Okay. All right, Cancer. So we have daydreams and decisions. So I think this month of December, you will be contemplating on certain things, certain choices in life. There's going to be a lot of opportunities opening up for you, Cancer. A lot of emotional fulfillment, a lot of emotional opportunities going to be opening up for you. Now, if situations were kind of blocked and things weren't showing up for you before, this month of December, things are now showing up for you slowly but surely. It won't be quick. Like I feel like for Cancers, it's not gonna be something that you're gonna receive in one go, all these opportunities and chances. It's more like it's like slowly coming little by little as you're getting prepared, right? As you are getting more grounded, I feel. Okay, Cancer. So I feel like things are going to show up for you that's going to bring you much more fulfillment and opportunities and a lot of decisions, a lot of the decisions that you've been contemplating lately. If you were frozen and stuck in certain choices, I think now you're going to have a better perspective in the month of December of where you have to head towards, right? And that's going to allow you to move forward very quickly towards it with a lot of open heart, a lot of emotional, like an emotional burst is gonna come out of you. Like you're gonna be quite content and fulfilled with this opportunity. Okay, and this is gonna help you connect with other people on an emotional level by making these choices and by these opportunities showing up to you and making these choices. You will be open up to more love in your life. Now, this doesn't have to be a romantic sense. This has to be just allowing people to come into your space, your personal space. And this can be connections with friends, emotional connections with them, allowing them into your heart, right? Instead of repelling them away. And having just deep connections with others, I feel. So these opportunities, I feel it's going to be more in relation to people, okay? In relation to people that are going to come into your life, and it's going to move you forward to this new path, new direction for you, right? And if things were a bit stagnant, things are going to start moving and start flowing for you more smoothly in the month of December. So be open to those opportunities coming your way, okay? Now, I did feel a strong pain within you. My heart was really hurting a lot, and this is sadness and isolation. So, probably a period of intense sadness and isolation you were going through for a while, right? And that probably has blocked a few of your chakras or your heart space, right? There was a moment of sadness, a moment of isolations. There were moments of isolating yourself, but there were moments of connection and bonding. So I feel like this time of sadness is gonna slowly go away now because there will be connection again. There will be embracing of perhaps family members or friends. There will be more bonding and connection. You won't be as isolated anymore. That's what I feel for Cancer. I feel like there was a moment that was very hard for you to have this emotional connection with other people, Cancer. And Cancer, you have a big heart. You are lovable, you are so compassionate and warm, and you give of yourself a lot. But it's very hard to find people that give the same amount to you, Cancers, because you do have a very big heart, right? And that really has made you very sad and isolated from others, right? And there you are, having your moments of a purge, perhaps, and facing dark nights of the soul alone, but then having moments of realization, of connection, and feeling like an understanding of how everything just perfectly flows, and and understanding how everything needs to be the way it needs to be, right? So you do have moments of sadness, of darkness, but then you have moments of light, right? And we all go through that once in a while. We go like an up and down kind of rhythm between healing, the process of healing, right? It's not just a straight line. It's all kind of like yeah, it's like up and down, right? So but it's really intense, though. Those dark moments were very, very heavy. I do feel it very heavy in my heart. But I feel like those moments are going to end now. Those moments are slowly leaving behind, and there's going to be great bonding and great connection again, okay? With either your friends or family members, or meeting new people that's going to move you to a better direction in your life, because I do see, opportunities coming your way, Cancer. And you're going to really need to step back and contemplate on these opportunities, and really reflect on what would be the best choice for you, okay? Because they're coming quickly, okay? Um, yeah, that's going to allow love, because we do have simply love here. So I'm just going to take a drink. So, so I feel like, you know what I feel? I think there's a lack of expression, perhaps expression of love. Because I do feel like there is like kind of like something clogged here. Like I feel like there's so much you want to say, there's so much you want to express emotionally, but it's just very hard for you, right? Because I think, this moment of sadness has really blocked you, has really, really put you aside, okay? Has really confused you. But there's going to be a moment where you're going to allow yourself to express yourself. And I feel like, working a turquoise, I think a turquoise crystal really helps to unblock any blockages on the throat chakra. There's other crystals out there that you can search that can help you speak more, help you kind of express yourself more, Cancer, help you express certain situations in your life in regards to the sadness you've been going through. I do feel like a sadness, or kind of like not being able to be understood. I feel people not really understanding you, people not giving you that apology that you need, right? Perhaps you have been very forgiving, and there's just so much things you need to express in regards to situations or how people have been treating you, Cancer. So maybe people haven't been treating you that well, and I feel like it's time to speak that truth, speak what you've been going through emotionally, because it's very strong what you've been going through, Cancer. So, but I do feel like you have some support around you. Okay, there is connections with other people, emotional connections and bonds with other people. You could be helping somebody out as well. It can be your child, or you can be like a mentor to somebody, a friend. Okay, so that's going to help the relationship blossom. That's going to help you bring more love into your life, more connection to move on forward, right? Like forming new friendships, forming new bonds. I feel, Cancer, right? And then the opportunity beckons for you to form those bonds. There is opportunities for you coming your way. There are chances, the chalice of cups is being offered to you, but it's just that you tend to be very stagnant in making choices. You tend to be very frozen in these situations, and I don't blame you, because probably the pain that you received in the past, and not being able to express that pain has really put you in a situation where like you you pull back, you pull back into, embracing yourself in these opportunities that are being offered to you, right? And sometimes you allow yourself and you open yourself to the opportunities to get those things that you desire, right? And but sometimes you pull back, right, because of this blockage and this sadness or harm that you've been going through, Cancer. But the universe is really telling you to don't dismiss these opportunities, to allow these opportunities to come to your life. Opportunity really beckons you to accept the cup, to accept the offer, okay? Because there could be great connections that can be formed, and there can be great opportunities of love as well, Cancer. Okay, and to move on forward in your goals and blossom. I feel like that's going to help you blossom as well. So yeah, so you deserve the rewards, Cancer, and you will be earning certain rewards. Okay, you will be achieving certain success, certain things that you've been working really hard on, certain projects that you've been working really hard on, they're going to start to come to fruition, in the month of December. Not only that, but you're gonna feel quite content and happy with what you have achieved. So I think you're going to start noticing your gifts. You're going to start realizing how far you've gone, right? And sometimes situations in our lives pulls us back and that makes us realize all the great things we have already achieved and where we are already, where our status is in general at the moment, right? We have achieved this new experience, new growth, new sense of maturity, and status if it's regarding jobs and work. You've worked so hard. You're all the way up there already. But sometimes we don't acknowledge that. We don't acknowledge how far we've gone in life, right? But in the month of December, I think you're going to start to be aware of that and be proud of it and enjoy the fruits of your labor and the comforts of your well-earned success and achievements. Okay, that's what I see for Cancer. Okay, and yes, I feel like don't dismiss this opportunity that is coming for you. It can really help you in the long run, Cancer. So you are there contemplating, but opportunity really beckons you to try it out, okay? To really don't dismiss it, okay? And that's going to move you forward towards opportunities that can bring more love, right? And yeah, and you're going to have like guidance from someone, and somebody's going to be there for you to support you, to teach you how to go on forward, right? And push you from the sadness or isolation perhaps that you were experiencing in the previous months, right? And with this help of this mentor, or probably somebody who is your family member or a friend or a spouse or partner, can be there for you to guide you in the right path and give you that light and support that you need. Okay, so there will be a connection here as well, so you will be receiving connections and love as well. Okay, so let's take out a few cards for Cancer to get further understanding of this reading. Yes, the Tower. So that Tower is what's causing the pain and the isolation. So you really received a very heavy shock, Cancer, a very heavy moment, a realization. And that takes a long time not a long time, but it takes quite some time to heal from, right? It's quite a heavy energy. Okay, the Tower card is quite a heavy energy. And it just comes all of a sudden and just shifts everything around you without you expecting it. And that could really cause a lot of pain and isolation, right? And sadness. I can feel it in my heart. It's very heavy. It's very painful. I can still feel it. All right, Cancer. So this Tower moment was very heavy, but I feel like it's slowly dissolving. It's slowly shifting now because there is love, there is connection, there's warmth coming in your life again from somebody that is providing it for you. Okay, there is that sense of light again, and that's helping you become much more emotionally stable, Cancer. This is your element. This is your card. The King of Cups that is ruled by Cancer. Okay, so King of Cups is a very emotional, sensitive, compassionate man. And a lot of situations, perhaps the Tower moment is what caused you to pull away from it, right? So, but because of all this new opportunities that are going to be delivered to you and connections and support, I feel like you'll be able to be back into your element and you'll be able to be yourself again and be that big-hearted crab that you are, Cancer, right? So I think you'll be able to be able to express your big heart again, and because you will be receiving it as well. You will be receiving that love as well, Cancer. Okay, and you have lots of support, lots of emotional support. Okay. So that's great. That's great that you'll be back into being the King of Cups, because that's who you are, Cancer. You are the King of Cups, right? And everybody loves you for that, right? Whether female, male, the King of Cups can relate to both, okay? Now, King of Pentacles. Now, there will be somebody in your environment who is like the King of Pentacles, who has a lot of experience in terms of finances, in terms of business, in terms of status or careers, building themselves really highly, right? And this person has worked really hard to be where they are at the moment. So you may be receiving an advice from a King of Pentacles in this month of December, who can really guide you towards success. That can really guide you towards well-deserved rewards, right? Who can teach you how to understand your position better and how to get higher or more elevated, or just appreciate what you've done so far, or how to build on top of what you've already achieved, right? So you will be very successful in that sense, right? And you will feel successful in the month of December. And perhaps somebody who is like the King of Pentacles can help you get there, right? And form a more stable foundation for yourself, right? And if it's not somebody else, then maybe it'll be more you. Well, you'll feel more like the King of Pentacles and realize how much you have achieved throughout life, okay, in general, okay, or in the month of December. Okay, so that's great. All right, so let's take one more card from the Sacred Rebels to see what Spirit has to say for my lovely Cancers. Okay. After the storm. That's beautiful. Now this is the owl. Oh man, and my nose is itchy. I'm getting intense channeling with this card because I can really understand what it means. It's really straightforward that obviously the storm is the tower moment that you experience, right? That sadness, that shock. You know, going through a tower moment is not easy. It can be very impacting, right? But what's important now is that you go through the healing process, and that's what matters now. Is going through that healing process so that you can get back into your two feet, right? And be stable again. Okay. So after the storm, it's really suggesting that you will get some assistance for you. There will be more healing for you, right? You know, we all have to go through storms sometimes, and we all have to, even if they're very intense. Once it rains, there's thunder and lightning, but then it slowly starts to clear up again, and then the sun comes back and the rainbow comes back, and understanding of the whole process comes back for you. So there will be clarity. There will be clarity for you in the month of December, and understanding of these pains, and understanding of why situations happen. Okay, and things won't be as heavy anymore, right, as they were before. Now they're much more lighter. You're going to have a much better time in the month of December, Cancer. You're going to be having assistance, guidance from somebody who is very wise. Well, owls are very wise individuals, and they can be very great mentors, because I do see like a mentor assisting you for the month of December, being there and guiding you, who's full of light and understanding, right? And maybe that can be you right here. And you have this wise mentor, you know, and the owl gives me that impression of this individual who has lots of, or if that's the Merkaba, I'm not sure, but yeah, lots of guidance to heal you in your process and understanding, right? Maybe it's an ascended master who's coming. Maybe it doesn't have to be here in the physical realm. Maybe it's somebody from the other side who has crossed over and is like an ascended master, can guide you in certain things, right? And can bring certain healing and wisdom and understanding from this tower moment experience that you went through, right? So this is a very healing energy, a very light energy. You know, I feel lots of peace with this card. So yes, assistance, wisdom, guidance, right? And understanding and the end of the storm, basically. Okay, so yes, my wonderful, lovely Cancer. So this was your monthly reading for the month of December 2020. All right. If you enjoyed this reading, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave a comment below. All right. And I hope you guys have a lovely month of December 2020. Okay. And I'll see you guys really soon again in my next video. Okay. Bye.